Hey, what's up, fam? Thank y'all for tuning in once again. And as always, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, hit that notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. Let's get back into Kanye West once again. This time, we're going to talk about him getting kicked out of, Chase Bank? And this story came out, I think it started circulating last night, but today more details came out. And what's funny is, RadarOnline.com, I think some other entities, put the story out, try to flip the story saying that he got, that Chase Bank sent him a letter saying he got to get his money out of there after the whole quote unquote, I don't want to use it, but they say anti-Semitic rhetoric that he used, which in my last video I kind of explained all that and hopefully debunked a little bit of it, clarify some stuff for y'all. But anyway, I'm trying to make it seem like that's why they kicked him out the bank, but in reality that is not so. So let's go to the Daily Mail. Like I said before, Daily Mail always give you all the details for those who like to read and research. It said JP Morgan Chase cut ties with Kanye West before his anti-Semitic rant on Instagram, and letter was sent to him last month after he claimed he would stop banking with them. Railed against Yeezy partnership with Gap and Adidas. It said Kanye West was told in late September, before his Fashion Week antics and anti-Semitic stream of posts, that he would no longer be welcome to bank with JP Morgan Chase. Let's just take it here. When people say the word like anti-Semitic, and everybody knows anti-Semitic, a Semite is, I don't know the exact definition, but it has something to do with people of this is a sub-Saharan region or what have you, but it has to do with people from Africa, pretty much, okay? And so, like I said, the people that claim to be, the Jewish people now, like I said, the more pale-skinned people, like I said, those are not the people from Africa. I mean, let's just say it. I'm not going to say that I'll say this. I won't say that they aren't Jewish now. Just like I won't say people aren't Native Americans or whatever you want to call them, pale-faced people. But the original are not people of that color. Let's just, like I said, let's just be honest. And like I say, and I would say this, same thing I say to people when they want to dialogue and discuss scriptures in the Bible. Show me where your evidence is, and I'll show you my evidence. And my evidence, my finger will be on the page, right? When you get ready to start talking, I'll be that confident. So if you can show me something different than what I'm saying, I'm all for it. I'm out here to the dialogue. I have no problem with being wrong. Just prove it to me. But anywho, so like I said, that whole word, but let's get to the banking system. But we all know who control the banks, right? It's gonna be the same people that control the entertainment industry, the same people, the majority of the controllers of the sports industry, the same people that control the banks. Just want y'all to understand that and roll with it. And that's including JP Morgan Chase. On Wednesday evening, conservative commenter Candace Owens tweeted out images of a letter sent to Kanye West from the bank advising him he had until November 21st to transfer his accounts elsewhere. No reason was provided for the bank's decision, nor did Owens offer one. However, the insinuation of the tweet's timing is that West was debanked following several recent controversial episodes, including sending models down the runway during past Fashion Week, wearing shirts that read "White Lives Matter," in addition to the targeted bullying of a Vogue fashion editor on his Instagram page and a series of anti-Semitic statements that earned him removal from Instagram and Twitter. Again, when you use that word, remember who controls the media, the entertainment, the banking system. I can say that over and over and over again. Owens made the announcement hours before a bizarre reunion between West and fellow Kim Kardashian ex Ray J on the red carpet for the Daily Wire's latest film, The Greatest Lie Ever Sold, George Floyd and the Rise of BLM. And I plan on watching that documentary from Candace Owens because from the previews, it looks like it's pretty epic. I think it came out either yesterday or today, but I'm gonna try to watch it either tonight or tomorrow and come back and give y'all a review on it. In reality, the letter arrived shortly after West gave an interview on CNBC in which he claimed he was mulling taking his business elsewhere, according to the Daily Beast. Quote, I'm moving my money over from JP Morgan over to Bank of America, possibly because I go and move $140 million over to JP Morgan, and CEO Jamie Dimon never calls me, West said at the time. He said, I find out Gene Ulrich is one of the heads of the boards at Adidas and one of the heads of the boards at JP Morgan. And they already treat me a certain way at Adidas. It doesn't matter how much money you move over there. He had it. You see, that's where you messed up. That's what Kanye, I guess as smart as he is, he didn't understand who he was dealing with. One, you went on a national TV, said you're gonna move your money out of a bank, okay? But you said it was $140 million. Now let's be honest, to me, that's a whole hell of a lot of money. $140 million, I'll be set for life, guaranteed. But to JP Morgan, to the Chase Bank, you got, trust me, that's not enough to deal with controversy. You have people in them banks that got a whole lot more money than you got, or that $140 million that you got. That's probably telling those people at the bank, yeah, we need to go ahead and drop it. I'm sure they had a meeting with the board and they big people, and the people with the big money, they call it not investors, but depositors. You know, they the ones with the billions, the hundreds of millions and billions of dollars, you know what I'm saying, spread across banks all across their banks around the country. I'm sure they had meetings with them and said, hey, what we do about this guy? And they probably said, get him out of here. Simple as that. Didn't take long. Then you kind of find out that the guy who was over Adidas is on the board, a guy who's on the board with Adidas on the board with the bank, which shows you that no matter what you do, the same people is controlling your money. This is damn near like a 360 deal in the rap music. You know, you sign a 360 deal. If you don't know, artists sign a deal with a record label, but they get paid off of everything that artist do, from merchandising to shows to whatever, appearances, record sales, no matter what. If that artist gets paid due to his name, that record label get paid, no matter if they do nothing or put something behind it or whatever. And they start doing that because these artists going out here doing shows and making a lot of money. And this was back, it got big like back when what you call like LimeWire, software like that, peer-to-peer streaming services came out and people were downloading people's music for free. And so record sales dropped. So record labels are losing a lot of money. So they try to figure out a way to get money back in their pocket. So they go and take it from the artist. When in the past, the artists got all of their show money and merchandising money at the shows. But the record label said, nah, I need all your money. So they're gonna punish the artists for what the fans, for the public are doing. Anyway, so now you don't find out that Adidas and JP Morgan are one and the same pretty much. And so now you wanna get your money about the bank. But that's a smart move though. That is a smart move. Now going to Bank of America, I don't think it's smart because you're going from one devil to another. And this is where you question Kanye West's blackness, or holler Black Lives Matter or black this and black that. They won't let me see my black kids, all this kind of stuff. One, again, you married an Armenian woman, so let's just go there. Two, I think everybody we've seen you date had not a lick of blackness in them. So let's go there. But now, like OJ, that everybody, that the people that you thought was your allies are going against you. Now you want to come back and holler, black this, black that. I mean, but put that to the forefront of what you always screaming. But like I said, this makes you question his whole blackness thing, because why would you put your money in another white bank? The white man is doing you wrong with Adidas and the Gap and and Chase Bank. So why you go to Bank of America? There are plenty of black banks and black credit unions that you can put your money in. Now, you may think that, well, all the money I got, can't just put it in one bank. Okay, well, put it in different banks. Split it up and put it in different banks. Help these black banks come up. You see what I'm saying? Help these black banks to where they can help black people get home loans, car loans, home loans, business loans, hell, even money for school. And you know what I'm saying, at great interest rates. And you can say you help the black community that way. You know, help with start other schools. Put your money in the black bank. That's how you keep the money in the black community and help the community grow. But you want to put your money in the Bank of America. So like I said, I question that, like, for real. Let's say, so some of the tweets said, well, from Candace Owens said, earlier today I learned that Kanye West was officially kicked out of JP Morgan Bank. I was told there was no official reason given, but they sent this letter as well to confirm that he had until late November to find another place for the Yeezy empire to bank. They said, we have reached extremely frightening times in this country. Who or what has landed us in these times is an ongoing discussion which I would like to open up. Tonight I'm focusing on my Black Lives Matter documentary premiere. We will revisit this crucial topic tomorrow. It says, quote, the letter came from Chase reading, we are sending this letter to confirm our recent discussion with the associates' names, they would say blanked out, that JP Morgan Chase Bank has decided to end its banking relationship with Yeezy LLC and its affiliated entities. We ask that you promptly transfer your business to another financial institution before November 21st, 2022. And so they didn't offer no explanation. So West had also publicly disparaged his partnership with Gap and Adidas. It said in September, West ended his relationship with Gap and Adidas placed its highly successful partnership with West under review. So we are proud of our team that has worked tirelessly through our collaboration with Ye and the iconic products that were born from it. We also recognize that all successful partnerships are rooted in mutual respect and shared value. After repeated efforts to privately resolve the situation, we have taken this decision to place the partnership under review, the company said in a statement last week. They say, on Wednesday evening, hours before West walked the red carpet at the premiere of Owen's new anti-BLM documentary, The Greatest Lie Ever Sold, George Floyd and the Rise of BLM, the conservative firebrand tweeted, earlier today I learned that Kanye West was officially kicked out of JP Morgan Chase Bank. Though apparently unrelated, the timing of West's ban from Chase arrived soon after Motherboard leaked an unaired clip of his interview with Tucker Carlson, which heard him saying Planned Parenthood was created to control the Jew population through eugenics. Planned Parenthood was created to control, I'm gonna say, the Black American population for sure. If he means, like, if he's saying Jew like as the original the Black American as the original Jew, if he's saying that, okay, I understand. But yeah, Planned Parenthood was created to control the population of Black America. That is a fact. You don't believe me? Go look at the documentary, My 21, MAATA, the number 21, and it'll tell you all about it. Some of it's propaganda, but it's a great place to start, and then you can start reading stuff, other things on your own. It say, when I say Jew, I mean, there you go. I mean the 12 lost tribes of Judah, the blood of Christ, who the people known as the race black really are. He added, this is who our people are, the blood of Christ. This, as a Christian, is my belief. The clip was notably absent from the interview when it aired on Fox News last week. Now, it's funny because, again, on Radar Online, they said that he kept spewing this anti-Semitic hatred. This is not hatred. My question is, what would really be classified or considered as hate speech? Because to me, I would think hate speech is if somebody really was trying to hate you, trying to destroy you for no reason. And really, it should be for a reason. I mean, it should be something. If you've done something to me, then I could look to do something back to you, and I can hate you for what you've done, and things in my mind could feel like it's justified. But just to say you're not who you claim you are, even though you believe it, even though you've probably taken it over, you are not exactly who you claim you are. We are. That's not hate speech to me. That's just speaking facts, or speaking his truth or his facts or whatever. Well, he felt that he has researched, kind of like I say that I have. It say, nevertheless, the aired portion of West's interview remained rife with bizarre statements, including the suggestion that his children have been replaced with professional actors in his homes to sexualize my kids. Now there's and that's what kind of make it hard again to to listen to what Kanye has to say, because a lot of times the dude is kicking facts. But that's anyone. That's really with anyone. You could catch a guy, you can catch a homeless guy, you can catch a alcoholic, you can catch a drug addict, or a professor, or even a preacher, and they can tell you, spit out facts, knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Even Charleston White, you know what I'm saying? That dude there knows the law. That brother got knowledge on a lot of stuff, and a lot of times he makes sense. But then that trolling that he does, it makes it to where it gives the ops a reason to come at him and try to make you believe that the man is crazy, he don't know what he's talking about, so you shouldn't listen to him at all. Even the stuff that when he talks about it, even the stuff that he talks about that is fact and is real, they tell you, dismiss that too, because over here, he's crazy. So don't listen to none of it. Which again, you can't do that, because nobody is 100% accurate in what they say. People are wrong. Everybody's wrong every now and then. So if he wants to say something, or he believes something is fact, that's just what he believes. But I mean, his kids being placed with professional actors, maybe he just mean that they don't train his kids to be professional actors. They train his kids to act like their mama. Because like Ray J was saying, Kim Kardashian and her mama did the whole sex tape thing. It was planned, it was plotted, it was put out, there was no coercion, there was no lie, nothing was leaked, it was planned. And they all got paid for it. So maybe that's what he means, and we just not getting it. Just like with the like with the White Lives Matter shirt, and how he said he want to sell it. I saw in the picture somewhere, and I seen it once, but I ain't seen it again. Where it says lives, the V is like the same color as the shirt, so it reads White Lives Matter. And if that's what he's trying to sell, again, this dude is trying to do something that we are not understanding, and that you're not understanding. But them people understand, and they're trying to stop him from doing it. They're trying to cut it off before it gets started. But that's what they're good at doing. And that's what we have to be good at doing. When we see something that ain't right, somebody trying to do something that ain't right, before it gets to the point where they're able to do it, you just cut it off. Like when the old people used to tell you, you ask them, can you do something? They say no. They're like, why? Because I said so. The kids get mad because it wasn't explained. And when we get older, we say, oh, we're going to let our kids do this. We're not going to be as strict. And now you fast forward 2022, you see how these kids are. And a lot of these older people are complaining about these kids and how disrespectful they are and how they don't care about anyone's life, not even their own. And then you go back and you think about what grandmama used to say and granddaddy used to say and how they used to act. And then you say, I get it. I see why they did it the way they did it. It wasn't to be strict. It wasn't to be evil. It was because older people and not, older people and their parents and their parents and their parents, when they got certain knowledge, they knew what was coming and they knew how to stop it. They knew they had to stop it before it started. And that's all that is. They say he also pushed the anti-Semitic trope about Jewish people being good with money, saying, I prefer my kids knew Hanukkah than Kwanzaa. At least it will come with some financial engineering before chuckling. How is that I gotta look up the definition for real. Oh, I need somebody who claimed to be a Semite to send me, email me, put it in the comment box. Tell me what the hell is what does anti-Semitic mean? Because I've seen people, and again, I'm not hating on them, not knocking them. I mean, hell, if y'all, do y'all not control most of Hollywood? Do y'all not control most of the sports teams? Do y'all not control some of the major banks? If you don't, are y'all made to look like y'all do? To hide the identity of the real Wizard of Oz? That's the only thing. It's just confusing to me, because if I controlled anything, I'm gonna be proud and what to say, shout it off the rooftops. Oh, I'm gonna make sure people gonna know. Oh, this is my bank. This is my record label. This is my business. Shoot, yeah, I'm gonna let the world gonna know. It's like, shoot. But for some reason, you say, man, hey, they good with money. I read for my kids to know Hanukkah. Oh, that's anti-Semitic. What? And like I said, and I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Some things you gotta make it make sense to me. I don't give a damn what nobody say. You can be mad, you can call it hate, you can say I can agree with hate speech. I don't hate nobody, don't agree with hate speech, but I'm just asking questions like, what in the world am I missing? Here we go. West Twitter was suspended last weekend after he wrote, I'm a bitch sleeping tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going to go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. And again, when he said that, then people start talking about the Holocaust and their grandparents and what they went through. And Jamie Lee Curtis with all these, talking about she crying, woke up crying when she heard that. And I'm like, DEFCON 3 had nothing to do with the Holocaust. DEFCON 3 is an American military term, meaning pretty much in a nutshell, we're just gonna tighten up our defenses a little better so we can prepare for an onslaught on us. Not saying we're gonna go out there and kill nobody. And they somehow flipped it. Anyway, he added, the funny thing is I actually can't be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jews also. You guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who ever opposes your agenda. His attack on Jewish people arrived just a day after sharing screenshots on Instagram revealing messages sent to Diddy in which West 45 accused rapper of being controlled by Jewish people trying to silence his White Lives Matter message. Following his attendance at Owens' premiere last night, West told reporters that he felt happy to have crossed the line of the idea so that we can speak openly about things like getting counsel from a bank. People use the anti-Semite idea to cover up bad business. To say if you call someone out on bad business, then you're being anti-Semitic. Do you think that the comment came just out of the blue? I do feel that in Hollywood, when especially with black entertainers, I've had a lot of bad experiences, he said. Many have speculated that West, who has said he suffered from bipolar disorder, is in the midst of a psychological episode. They're going to make sure this brother is deemed crazy. They're going to lock him up. Shout out to Wendy Williams, because that's what they're doing to her for whatever reason. Now, Wendy Williams done from what I heard, it's put a lot of truths out there. Although she could be messy, she put a lot of stuff out there that people don't, the people at the powers that be don't like. And so now they're able to control her and her money right now. I believe it's gonna be the same thing that they're trying to do with Kanye. He has made questionable decisions, questionable statements. I get it. The dude has made great music. The dude has shoes that when he put them out, they sell in like 43 seconds. Clothing, same thing. A lot of people, I don't know if it's us or any other race of people, whatever, follow this brother, support this brother. But when you say things about certain people, and that's why I believe like the whole anti-Semitic statements are being put out there. It's not that he's currently saying anything negative or anything like attacking him. It's that I believe that they may want to stop him from doing it before it happens. And I think that's why they do it with everybody. When somebody says something like, oh, the Jewish got all the money, control the banks, whatever. They say, oh, that's anti-Semitic. We got to stop them. They're trying to hurt us. You got to remember the Holocaust. It's not that what they're saying, what anybody's saying is harming them. What they're afraid of is if one person say it, then another person gonna say it, then another person gonna say it, and then they're gonna start doing research, and then somebody's gonna go out there and try to take control from them. And then once that starts to happen, and if somebody's able to start taking control from them, once you ain't got no power and you ain't got no money, then what are you? What, a black American? I don't know. But I believe, again, that's what they're trying to do. They're just trying to stop something before it starts. So that's what we as people, we as black Americans, have to learn. That's why you got to study your enemies and study those out there who seems to be trying to hurt you, because these people do this these people, and I say these people, I mean your enemies, those try to hold you back. They do it for a living. So they know that they have to get on top of a situation early before it gets to a point, which is what we have a problem with doing. Case in point, the current rap music. Remember back in the day, you can listen to rap music. If you want to listen to, we talking about clean music like NWA, DOC, Too Short, UGK, whatever the case, even a clean version of the songs, down here, I had to listen to it like on a Friday night after 10 o'clock, from like 10 to 12, on like Kane on in. Now, you got music that's so raunchy and derogatory and negative toward our community 24/7 on the radio. Whether the kids in school or out of school, on the internet. And these people, these youngsters be rapping about everything, everything that young kids should not be listening to. I remember my kids were little, I used to listen to rap music, all kind of like, that was like my oldest was young, like the whole No Limit generation. I used to listen to all that stuff. But when they got in the car, put on Bob Marley, put on some Prince, Michael Jackson, Ozzy Brothers, something, but not that music, because kids don't listen to that at this age. Now, when they get older, they get a little more knowledge, they can know how to decipher right from wrong. They gonna listen to it, don't really say much, just try to teach, whatever the case may be, and you move on. But now you can't do that. Now, because you can listen to your music and you turn it off, turn the radio, it's the same stuff. But since we didn't slow that down, or it wasn't, I can't say we, because I don't want no damn radio station. But since it wasn't slowed down and it was just amped up, now again you got kids who got no regard for life, no regard for authority. And again, like I said earlier, everybody's complaining about how these kids are acting. But anyway, let me get out of here. Again, Kanye, taking your money out of one bank, that's great. I mean, you see how they try to control you all the way around. They are probably trying to give you drugs to mess your mind up. But why are you not putting your money in black banks and credit unions? I don't get it. Because like I said, your money could make a big difference in a lot of the communities, in a lot of our communities. But I guarantee you, if he tried to do that, he would definitely get some backlash. See, they don't mind him taking his money from one bank to another bank because it's in the brotherhood. You see what I'm saying? But if he took it to, like I said, what's it called? One Main Financial? Not One Main Financial. That's the dang title on people. But anyway, or the Greenwood Bank that Killer Mike was trying to start, and any other kind of bank. I think Lincoln Financial may be one, but if he takes his money to these banks and allow them to use his money to help invest in the black community, oh man, the sky's the limit. The possibilities are endless, and then maybe others will follow suit. But anyway, tell me what you think about this story. Leave your comment below, and then share it with the world. And with that being said, I'll leave you in peace, and I'll see you on the